I'll lay out the rules, and if y'all have any clarifying questions, please let me know. And I do have a question for y'all about how y'all want the bonus round to work.
There's a bonus round.
Because there's 3 rounds to this game.
I feel like we're on like Sports Jeopardy.
Each round has 5 questions. Okay? On each question, they're not questions, I should rephrase that. Predictions, statements. Y'all will bid for the right to have that statement join your team. If that statement joins your team and then comes true on draft night, you get points for it. In round 1, theoretically, the statements are a little more likely to happen, so they're only worth 1 point. In round 2, the statements are probably a little more iffy, so they're worth 2 points. In round 3, the statements probably become even more iffy or like really specific, so they're worth 3 points. The bonus round is going to be a surprise. Y'all don't get to know what the question is or what the statement is.
Okay. Or how much it's worth.
Or how much it's worth, because I have to ask that question to y'all in just a second. Like I said, there's 5 rounds in each question. Y'all each have $100 to allocate. Okay?
V-Bucks?
V-Bucks, sure. You each have 100 V-Bucks to spend in this auction. So once you run out, you're out. So use your money wisely. Bid on what you think is going to happen. Probably save some for the last round. The question I have about the bonus round. There's 2 questions in the bonus round, or 2 things I'm going to need y'all to do. Do y'all want them to just each be worth like 2 points? Or do y'all want to be able to spend whatever remaining balance you have on those questions, and then the balance can be transferred into the amount of points the question is worth?
So, like, if we have 10 V-Bucks left, then that question would become worth 10 points.
Well, you would have to split that across the 2 questions.
Okay.
I would probably cap it at, like, you can't make either question worth more than, like, 5 points. Because otherwise you could just be like, well, I'm just going to hold on my 100 for the end. And
yeah,
then
but I assume the bonus question is really unlikely.
I would not say really unlikely, but it's theoretically the hardest thing for y'all to get right.
Then I'm okay of having some sort of, like, where whatever we have left over can transfer into it being worth more points.
Fine by me.
Okay, so we'll do that then.
And we're doing this for the first time, you can change rules as we go. I'm not going to get too upset about you pulling the rug on us because you realize that something might not work. Like I already pointed out, JP, that in theory one of us could win every auction until the final 2 or 3. Like with 15 questions, one of us could win the first 12 questions and have no money left, and the other person has all their money left.
My response to that was, well, the other person should have handled their money better.
They should have, they should have spent more money.
So with the bonus round, we'll handle it this way. Not in theory. You can wager whatever points you have left on those final 2 tasks, questions, predictions, up to 10.
Okay.
So you can't just sit on all your money. Any clarifying questions?
Nope.
You're
tracking how much money we have and tracking what we win.
Let me write that out to the side real quick.
Appreciate
I will 100% track, because we will circle back around to this on draft night and see who wins. Additionally, one other thing I forgot to mention. In round 2 only, you'll each get 1 doubler. So when y'all win an auction,
this is a game show.
Y'all can go, I want this to be worth double the points.
Okay.
Place it on that prediction, and it's now worth 4 points come draft night.
And just that one prediction.
All
right.
I'll re-emphasize that when we get to round 2.
This is a game show. I'm excited for this.
Everything makes sense.
Yeah.
Now we just got to hope the questions are good, and so it kind of falls through. Doesn't fall through. Are we ready for the first question?
Let's get this started.
Round 1, all these 5 questions are worth 1 point once again. Theoretically, a little more likely to happen. First prediction, sorry. Ruben Bain drops out of the top 6. Or is not drafted in the top 6. So maybe you can say that's not even much of a fall.
Okay. I'll start the bidding with...
Yes, we'll alternate starting bidding. Sanders, you can start the bidding on this one.
$6.
$6. Would you like to...
He can have it.
He can have
all right,
it. Okay.
All right, let's go.
So that is Sanders...
That's a lock. I mean, Ruben Bain is not going in the top 6, I don't think. Just from all the mock drafts that I've been doing, and then we've been doing on this show, it just feels like there's 2 edge rushers that will go ahead of him, Arvell Reese and David Bailey out of Texas Tech, and then Fernando Mendoza. So that's 3 guys immediately going ahead of him, and then you've got potential offensive tackle. You've got Caleb Downs, who's just super talented. I feel like it's a good number. I like the 6 because, like, Yeah, it's hard. He was so productive.
I made
but
it 6 for a reason. He's really productive, and also if it's in round 1, I want to be more likely.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a good chance if he's there at 7, the Commanders end up taking him depending on how the board falls.
Yeah.
So that's why that was the cutoff. Okay. Second question, JP, you get to start the bidding on this one. 2 linebackers go in the first round.
Off the ball linebackers, right?
Like true Arvo Reese, most people are considering him an edge rusher. He does not count.
Luke Kuechly,
So
Bobby
Sonny
Wagner,
Styles and C.J.
Yes.
Allen.
Sonny
those
Styles,
guys.
C.J. Allen.
Anthony Hill Jr.
Yeah, Golday, the Cincinnati guy. But there's really not a ton that are, like, you look at most mocks, they're not flying off the board round 1. They typically don't fly off the board like that round 1.
$3.
$3.
I'll bid 4.
Okay.
I'll bid 5.
You have 5 seconds.
I'll bid 6.
Okay.
He can have it.
Okay. He's taking another one. So that's another Sanders.
He's letting me have. This is exactly what that's going to happen. He's letting me have him for too cheap.
Well, then you can just let him have it. I mean, he was in the driver's seat twice, and you chose to raise it.
He was in the driver's seat. Wait.
I'm just saying, like, he was in the spot to claim it without you taking action. You decided to take action to trump him.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like he sat over there and was like, "I'm not bidding." Maybe he's just driving up the price. Though,
No,
for
he
you.
didn't
Who
bid on the
knows?
first one. It was just I
This is
just
true.
started. At
I'm
6.
just playing game theory.
So
I will be. We'll be interested to see how this plays out. Because me and JP have 2 very different approaches to just about everything in life, but specifically this, I feel like I'm gonna be like gung ho, and he's gonna be over there like, all right, if there's a 4% chance, and I have 100, I've got $93 left now. Very different approaches.
Sure. Third prediction, third statement. Sanders, you get to start the bidding on this one. One near and dear to your heart here. Ty Simpson goes in the first round.
I'll start the bidding at $5.
I'll take it for 6.
You can have it.
Okay.
Huge.
JP's on the board. Everything has been $6 so far.
I feel like
No
that was my
deviance.
goal of putting it at 5 was to make him match the 6 that I've been spending because I didn't think he'd let it pass, but I didn't want it. I just
Sure.
wanted to make him spend 6. I have concerns about Ty Simpson going in the first round, especially you were talking about you think Garris Nussmeier will sneak into the back end of the first round. Now we have this weird. The NCAA today appealed the Trinidad Chambliss thing again. I don't know the legality of what his future could hold, but like, I don't know
if there's.
I don't know if there's
a
any
date.
way exactly. I don't know if there's any way he could like be like, oh, NFL, I got kicked out of college football. Can I enter the draft? And they say yes. I don't know. I didn't look into it. That's not me saying that's one of my reasons, but
Yeah, I mean, I think at this point, even if he joined, I feel like he's missed so much of the draft process.
yeah,
He would be hard pressed.
maybe.
But you never know. You're
I
right.
wonder if he could work. Could he work out at the Ole Miss Pro Day? And be like,
he should work out of the Ole Miss probate
could
regardless.
could he do that? Is that allowed? Could he be like, oh, I'm just helping my wide receivers put on
Yeah.
a show?
I would if State has one, I would advise Camario Taylor to work out.
Yeah. I don't know if that's how. Well, I imagine it would be Blake Shapen that does most of like the drills for the wide receivers.
He left campus, did he not?
I would work out Camario.
I don't know.
Or both.
That's just one of the things that was in my mind when it comes to Ty Simpson going in the first round is what if Trinidad Chambliss gets his appeal denied and enters the draft process late and has a great pro day and he had his great final half of the season. Is he QB2 in this draft and Simpson slides to the second? I don't
Ty
know.
Simpson's getting a lot of positive buzz.
Yeah.
As of late, and I think I honestly don't think we'll ever see a draft again. I don't even know if this happened before. Where no, because only can he pick it when in the first round that one year.
Yep.
But I really think the odds that we see another draft that only has one QB are like next to 0.
Maybe. I mean, we got
It's
close
just
to it
such a
last year.
valuable
We'll be
position.
close to it this year.
Correct. But I mean, last year's QB class was like pretty bad.
Yeah.
This year's QB class pretty bad, and I still think we're likely to get 2. All right. Well, JP's on the board. He has his first prediction.
Yep.
Next one, Sanders. Just kidding. JP, you're in the driver's seat for this one. Mekhi Lemon gets drafted before Jordan Tyson.
This is the 4th out of the 5.
4th out of the 5. I have 6 down for each category. If we want to bump them up to 6, we can.
I'm down to bump it up to 6. I don't know.
I just had it in case. The reason I do, so this is putting some trust in me. If y'all were like, that is a really stupid question. That question makes no sense. I have a pivot question.
I like the 5.
Okay.
Okay, we can leave it 5.
The best 5. I would like to bet $2.
Okay.
I don't want this, but I don't want to let JP have it for $2. But also, I've spent 12.
You are. You're at 88 of your 100 left. 100 definitely in hindsight is a bit, but y'all can just. It doesn't matter.
Well, the later one's gonna be more
Yes,
expensive.
you all have the same amount, so realistically everything regulates.
Yeah, it could have been $10 or $1 million.
10 would have been tight. 30 cents.
I don't think it's gonna happen, JP. You can have it for $2. I was thinking about
easy.
I was actually.
I think that's great value.
It probably is, but I really think that Jordan Tyson is gonna have a good pro day if he can finally get healthy, and he's gonna look great, and he's gonna get drafted as wide receiver 2.
Nightmare scenario is he's drafted by New Orleans when Jeremiah Love is sitting there right now.
Sure. I have to decide which of these last 2 I want to do. I'll probably just leave that one to stay on the side. We're back to Sanders to start us off. Caleb Downs goes in the top 10.
Ooh,
That's a really good one.
I feel like it's gonna happen. I just have to decide how confident I am. How much money do I spend here? I'll start the bidding with $7.
You can have it.
Okay.
Cool.
He can have it. So Sanders is down to $81 at the end of the first round, and JP, you are at $92.
Yeah.
Sanders, you came away with 3 different predictions. Ruben Bain dropping out of the top 6, Caleb Down going in the top 10, and then 2 linebackers going in the first round. JP, your 2 predictions you're banking on is Ty Simpson going in the first round and then Mekhi Lemon getting drafted before Jordan Tyson. Just for fun, I'm going to tell you what my other prediction was.
Sure.
The ultimate gimme, because I just want to see how y'all would bet it, but it was Fernando Mendoza will be drafted first overall.
Oh, that would have been.
I feel like we would have had an actual bidding war there because that's a free point.
But it's also only a point.
Right.
So at some point, it's like, how much do I want to spend on just one?
Well, it's a question that doesn't matter because it didn't end up happening.
This is true. Shall we move on to round 2,
yes,
gentlemen?
round 2.
Reminder, y'all each have one doubler that after the conclusion of an auction and you win it, you can be, I want this to be worth double points.
So we don't get to do it at the end of the round. It's when you win it, you got to stamp it.
Yes, correct.
All right.
You don't know what's coming next.
All right. I like this fog of war we have going on. It's kind of fun.
JP, you get to start off this one. Keep in mind, these are all worth 2 points as well. And theoretically, though it's the draft, so who knows what's going to happen, percentages are whack, these are a little more shaky, potentially a little less likely to happen on a whole. Though I may say when you go, I think that's, a guarantee, and then you probably should bet a lot of money on it, but I digress. Cardinals take offensive tackle at 3.
That entire sentence has to be correct.
The Cardinals take offensive tackle at 3.
So if they trade to 5 and take offensive tackle, nope.
Correct.
Okay.
What
if
you can pass?
What if the NFL expands to include 36 teams and the St. Louis Cardinals becomes an NFL team and they trade up to 3 and take him? Does that count?
That would count.
So any Cardinal.
Yeah, any Cardinal.
Okay. Does not he
you
did not
didn't put Arizona.
It
in
did
that
not
sentence?
does not clarify that it has to be the Arizona Cardinals.
I'll bet $4.
Okay.
I'll pass.
This game's so easy.
JP feels very good.
Yeah.
I mean, you should feel good about the predictions you make, I would hope.
Yeah, that's kind of how they're supposed to work. Unless you're like Stephen A. Smith, in which case you just say, do you think he loses sleep at night because he knows some of the stuff he says is just lies?
No, because
No.
he's making $20 million a year.
All right, that's true. $20 million would help anybody sleep at night.
Okay, Sanders, you are the lead on this question, and it is Cassius Howe gets drafted in the first round.
I'll start at 4.
Okay.
5.
6.
Dare I say 7?
You may say 7.
I've got.
You have $81 left. He has 88.
We've only got. We're almost halfway through,
This is true.
and the tier 3 or the round 3 are going to be worth more, but they're also going to be less likely.
In theory.
In theory, yes.
I like to keep throwing the in theory in there.
That does scare me that we're going to get there, and I'm going to be acting under the assumption of like, oh, I'm trying to get the more likely ones because I'm going to play it safer, and we're going to get to round 3.
I'll
and it's gonna-
emphasize this about round 3. They are less likely, but I wouldn't say they're like
unlikely.
they're like, oh, that's a 2% chance that happens or something
Okay.
like that. They're not like shots in the dark.
Okay.
Most of them.
You said
He said
5.
7.
He said 7.
He said 5. You said 6. He said 7.
Uh-huh. And it is Cassius Howell goes in the first round.
Yes. Are you sizist? Are you anti-small arms?
He can have it.
You can have it.
I think he's going to get invited to the draft.
Really? How many? Yeah, that's a great question. Will y'all set the record for most players invited to the draft? I don't think so.
No.
We'll have
There's only one true. Him and KC are like the only first round prospects
yes.
Yeah.
in theory. I think Cassius Howell's getting invited to the draft.
Okay. Y'all both now have $81 left. We are back to JP at the lead, and funnily enough, this is a question about JP's team.
Oh boy. Do the Saints take Taylor Green in the 3rd round?
No. It's all first round stuff, thankfully.
Oh, yeah,
Imagine if
yeah.
I went way down the rabbit hole.
Yeah. In the 6th round. No, I'm kidding.
Saints go skill position player at 8.
Wide receiver, tight end, running back.
Yes. I would love to see him go tight end on draft night, personally.
Or athlete.
Or athlete. Sure.
Taysom Hill. They
Yeah.
draft Haynes King at 8.
Yeah, Haynes King at 8.
It's me?
It is
Yeah.
you.
Well, I pray we do, unless
Sure.
David Bailey, Arvell Reese are on the board.
It would have to take...
Or Fernando Mendoza.
Sure.
You'd rather have Fernando
If
Mendoza?
Fernando Mendoza was there at 8, I would draft Fernando Mendoza.
I think that's fair. Trade Tyler Shuck, then, to one of these teams that really needs a QB.
Well, I don't think either of them are going to be any better than
Why
the
are we
other
having the
next year.
conversation about what to do with Fernando Mendoza if he's at 8? He's not going to be at 8. Why are we having this conversation?
We're just saying if he is, though.
What if it comes out he's been playing a character for this entire year? Or multiple years, I guess, since he's joined,
He just talks like
since he's been in college.
Like he's just a completely
Mendoza?
different person. Yeah.
Mendoza, he's been playing a character.
He's actually a lefty.
Well, not maybe not that.
How?
That'd be really impressive, actually.
He's been acting, dare I say, autistic for his entire collegiate
Yeah.
career
for
Uh-huh.
clout
for clout.
And he's.
clicks.
Why would that make him fall to 8?
It's a bad look.
Character concerns.
Yeah, it's a bad look.
Lying.
And so he got away with this for 4 years of college, and now he gets caught?
Yeah.
Okay. Conspiracy
I
theory
think
right there.
what if he comes out he's psychotic?
That would probably make him fall.
There is someone that's made that take online.
And you want him at 8 if he's psychotic?
Yeah. Because I think he can be just as good, if not better, than Tyler Shuck next year. But Tyler Shuck and Kellen Moore literally did like a little podcast earlier this week of them talking about what they want for the team next year.
And was it like we want a receiver bad?
They didn't get into any specifics. They just said
We
want,
really
like,
want McKylen.
we want continuity and just
Sure.
coach speak.
Yeah, coach jargon.
But it was nice to see that Chuck is like, he's apparently making decisions, or at least influencing decisions. And some people are theorizing whether or not he was in the meetings, either in Indianapolis or will be in meetings with skill position guys going forward.
Sure.
$5. Reminder of the question, since we haven't talked about
Yes.
the question in 2 minutes.
Saints go skill position player at 8, meaning wide receiver, tight end, running back. Likely not tight end. But never say never.
Dude, I feel like everything you've said so far is gonna happen, so it makes me want to buy it. $6.
It would shock me, but I guess I wouldn't hate it if it was like Kenyon Sadiq at 8.
Sure.
I feel like that's hard to hate because y'all don't. I mean, who was y'all's tight end last year?
Juwan Johnson, he had actually had a really good year. Rattler used him more than Shuck did, but he had a pretty good year for the contract that he was given, and he's with the team next year. But Sadiq could be a weapon anywhere.
Yeah, I bid. What he's 5.
You're
6.
at 6.
Dare I say 7?
You may say 7.
8.
It's a good bet. It's a good bet.
Yeah, I thought so.
11.
Wow, you can have that. Have that, Jimmy.
Yeah, it's free. Free money.
Don't forget you have doublers available to use once.
Oh, Schubert. Okay.
I can. Do I use it after?
You
use it after you, not at the end of the round. After you correctly get the pick.
So
You'd have
So
to use
now.
it now if you wanted to use it for this thing. If you did not realize that beforehand, I will let you go back and double one of your previous 2 if you would like to.
no, I think I understood that. I think
Okay.
that's how I thought. Just was clarifying.
How many round 2 questions do we have left?
There's only 2 after this.
Okay.
So the time is running out to be doubled, which is why I wanted to remind y'all, just in case y'all had forgot.
I would like to double that prediction.
Okay. I will get it down here as a double.
$11 for 11 V-Bucks for a double prediction. That's a good value.
Used to be V-Bucks were 1-to-1 with the American cent.
Sure.
But they changed the
Exchange rate.
the economy changed in Fortnite roughly 3 years ago, and now it's roughly 98 cents to 100 V-Bucks. But it used to be like
Yeah.
1,000 V-Bucks was $10.
Yeah.
Sorry. So that would have yeah.
Maybe the Fortnite economy is just not affected by inflation, and so when our inflation.
It may have been an inflation thing, to be honest,
I
with the amount of
It could
skins
have.
that came into the game.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, there are so many.
All right, 2 questions left.
Favorite Fortnite skin of all time?
That's a really tough question. I'm not gonna lie.
I was a frozen banana guy. Icy banana.
Okay.
That was like the one skin. I got somebody. Actually, no. You know how like on the whatever the pass was, the battle pass, you could like occasionally get V-Bucks for free.
Yeah.
I would save up my V-Bucks for free and then buy the battle pass. And then once I did that, I was able to like continue unlocking it, never spend $1,
We had
and was able to get the battle pass.
my Fortnite squad had an extreme argument about that because that is it's a not a well-known, but it's a known tactic for
Yeah.
the battle pass. And I made the argument that it was free V-Bucks, meaning me spending the first time to buy the battle pass gave me free V-Bucks. And so I
you like
essentially
unlock the cycle, basically.
yes, I spent no money essentially. In my eyes, I was spending no money.
But did you spend money on the first time?
Yes.
Okay, so you spent money.
He spent money, but theoretically, the more he plays,
Yeah,
he's getting
a
more
finite
and more value out
a
of
finite
that.
amount of money for an infinite amount of V-Bucks.
You spent money. You made a very savvy purchase, though. I would say.
Yeah.
I would say my favorite skin is I have 2. I love the Tomb Raider game, so I'd run the Laura Croft skin a lot.
Okay.
But then me and my boys would do the Balenciaga dogs.
That's fire.
So we would all 3 be running around in that. Me, Anson, and then like Jackson or whoever else
Fire.
was playing Toasty. So that's what we were at. What were you rocking?
Tomato Head. We
yeah.
were.
Yep, classic.
The pod may not know, but I have a sweatshirt. We were food skins. So we had Tomato Head, we had Guaco Taco, we
Yep.
had Beef Boss, and Schubert. What was the hot
so if-
dog's name?
Oh, I don't remember the hot dog's name. I can look it up.
Or we can get back to the.
We got time.
No, what was the hot dog's name? I need to know this because
won't tell you yet, then.
Anthony's going to be upset that I don't know this.
Okay.
What was his name?
The brat.
The Brat. That's right.
The brat.
But yeah, Tomato Head was my favorite. We can continue.
Okay. On to Sanders having the lead. You get the first bid on this question. 6 or more wide receivers go in the first round.
This is the fourth question.
This is the 4th question.
Mekhi Lemon, Jordan Tyson, Carnell Tate,
Mm-hmm.
Denzel Boston, Casey Concepcion, Chris Bell? No. Malachi Fields.
Could be Omar Cooper.
Malachi Fields was seen in
I
a
will
mock draft
bid-
earlier this morning.
I will bid $2.
Chris Brazell was seen in a first-round mock this morning.
It's 6 wide receivers.
Mhm.
$2.
6 or more.
I'll
6 or
bid
more.
3.
You can have it.
Wow.
JP is running away with these
It's
second-round ops.
Insane value.
JP is now at $67.
Shout out.
Congrats.
Nice. 6, 7.
Let me get JP down as $3. Correct? Was the final?
So this is the
Yes.
last round 2 thing.
Correct.
Yes.
So I need to win this. Ooh.
Well, you can wait till the bonus and then just spend all $81.
Yeah, but if
on
I
it.
want to use my doubler,
There's a soft cap on the bonus as well. Don't forget.
yeah.
If you want to use your doubler, you probably really should win this one, and hopefully
have
you,
to win this one.
Hopefully you like it.
True. It doesn't really matter if I like it or not. I just need to use my doubler.
JP, in the driver's seat to start off this question.
Okay.
Caleb Banks is the first defensive tackle taken. True defensive tackle. So like,
Peter Woods.
yes, he's really the other big option. You're
Okay.
Keldrick
Caden
Falk if they're
McDonald.
like or Caden McDonald.
Yeah.
But like say they draft Keldrick Falk and the broadcast starts talking about they may look to move him inside.
What if they say Keldrick Falk, defensive tackle?
Ooh.
If they say Keldrick Falk defensive tackle, then it counts
Okay.
I'm fine with that.
because he is being drafted as a defensive tackle
Okay.
set by Goodell or the
Whoever
team that
filled out the
yes,
card.
the team that filled out the card. That's a good clarifier.
What if they say defensive tackle for Jeremiah Love?
We'll chalk that up to a miscue.
Okay.
And so, yeah.
So it has to be within the realm of possibility,
Yes.
not just in. Okay.
But they don't have to say defensive tackle for Caleb Banks.
Correct.
Like it's a defensive lineman.
Okay. Okay.
Sure.
That makes sense.
No, it's me.
You're right. Apologies.
$8.
$9.
$10.
$11.
$12.
How much money I got left?
You have $81.
13.
$14.
I spend 15. I will be at.
You'll have 6.
I'll still have more, or I'll have around as much. I'll have
Yes.
66. JP will have 67. I'll spend 15.
$16.
The cat and mouse game is real.
JP can have it.
Okay. So $16.
Yep.
That puts JP at 51.
We
So
got him.
JP has a sizable prediction advantage in terms of predictions he
Did I
has
not
bought.
just get all 5 of those?
Yes.
You did.
$16.
Yeah, we
correct.
won.
Okay,
GG's.
we're on to round
I mean,
3.
depending on what round 3 looks like.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, round 3. Sanders, you get first go here.
Cool.
Reminder, these questions are worth 3 points. There is no double or anything in this round. First one. Chiefs go defense at 9.
See, I wish there was some way to is it a put? Is that in stock? In stock markets, when you think something's not going to happen, you buy a put.
And there's a reason this one's worth 3 points because this is the less likely of the outcome. But they do have another first round pick now,
Yeah, but
so maybe
Yeah.
they
yeah, that is true. I'll start it off at $9.
Take it.
okay.
Cool.
That puts you down to 72, Sanders.
Yeah.
Still a sizable money lead.
JP's got
51.
51. Okay.
Remind me, you said $9.
Yes.
JP, you get first bid on this next prediction. Panthers. Your Panthers.
Oh boy.
My Panthers.
Go.
Clip that. Clip it. JP just said bye Panthers. That's crazy.
Go defensive line at 19. Anywhere on the defensive line. In, tackle, line in general.
I feel like these tier 3s are much more specific.
That's one way to make it harder or less likely to happen. Is if
Yeah.
they're a lot more specific.
$6.
I mean, I've got the money. I'll do $8.
$9.
There's 5 questions in round 3. $10.
You could have it. We got him.
The confidence JP is exuding is an all-time high. Sanders for $10. Okay, we're back to you, Sanders. Omar Cooper goes in the top 28.
49ers drafted 28.
Yes.
You said in the top 28?
So if he goes 28th, it counts. He just can't go 29th, 30th, 31st, or 32nd. So he can't be a Bronco.
I'll say $7.
No, the Texans drafted 28.
Would you let me pull up the draft order?
Texans drafted 28. No.
Okay.
Wait.
Pull it up.
Yes.
Okay. Y'all have to both
Wait.
agree
No,
on
no,
this.
no, no, no. The Niners drafted 28. They
Think-
drafted 28.
Okay.
1,000%.
Would you like confirmation on that?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
No reason not to.
If y'all both agree, then yes. They do not draft at 28.
Oh, it's Houston Texans.
Yes,
then.
the 49ers
Ah,
draft at
yeah.
27.
Obviously.
That's what I was about to say, but then Jack interrupted, so.
Yeah, yeah.
I said
$7.
7.
You can have it.
Cool.
Fleeced.
Okay, Sanders at $55. JP's at 51, and Sanders so far has swept
The round 3s.
the round threes. You got that for $7, right?
Yes.
Cool. We're back to you, JP, to start it off. 4 cornerbacks go round 1. So basically, you're
Mansour Delane, Jermod McCoy,
Colton Hood,
Colton Hood from Tennessee,
Avion Terrell,
Terrell.
maybe Brandon Cisse, if you
Yeah.
think he could sneak in. But realistically, those are kind of the 5 options.
And
4
that's,
of those 5
that's
have to go.
cornerbacks, not secondary.
Correct.
So
Cornerbacks.
the Toledo guy doesn't count. Caleb Downs wouldn't count.
Thieneman doesn't count.
Thieneman doesn't count. It's cornerbacks. Do they have to say cornerback?
I mean, they can say defensive back.
Yeah, if they say defensive back, the only way it doesn't count is for some reason someone walks down and says Avion Terrell safety. That doesn't count.
Cool.
But if they say defensive back, we'll lump that in.
All right.
This is question 3.
Yes.
This is 4. This is question 4.
Question 4. So
of
I won the
third round.
first 3.
You won the first 3.
All right. And you want to save up to $10 for the bonus. But you have to win it, and then any points you have left after you win it, you can put into how much it's worth.
No, y'all do that separately. You don't have to bid on remember, you don't have to bid on this final 2.
Oh, okay.
It's just
okay.
like an independent project.
Okay.
$5.
This is question 4. $10.
You can have it.
He just wants whatever the next one is, basically.
That's fine.
Possibly. Okay, that takes you down to 45, Sanders.
JP's got 51.
And for $10, you have 4 or more cornerbacks going in the first round. Last one. JP, you get lead here. Blake Miller goes in the first round. Offensive tackle from Clemson.
How much you been there, JP?
$1.
And so any money that I have left over is what I can determine to put into the bonus. Right?
Correct.
Okay. Up to $10
You can put up to $10
in each.
in each.
So what do I have?
You have 45. So if you were just saying I'd like to bid the
$25.
theoretically, this question goes to JP,
It should. Yes.
which is why some kinks clearly need to be worked out.
Because now, JP, you just bid $31 and it's yours.
$26.
$26.
And then we will both put all $10 into
Each.
into the bonus
Yes.
questions,
Yes.
which we will not find out what they are, right?
So you're not countering his 26.
With
I mean, technically you could.
I could, and then I just wouldn't have. Yeah, but 2 10-point questions is far more valuable.
I mean,
Yeah.
realistically, if one of y'all two snipe one of those, it's GG's. Like y'all have won the whole thing.
Except that we're both getting the bonus.
Well, yeah, I mean, but if y'all both snipe, then they cancel out. But
Right,
yeah,
right.
If
So-
you got it, he didn't. Like you've probably
Yeah.
won, which is why I even debate making it 10 each because that seems so steep.
Yeah, I will let him have that.
Okay, you said 27, right, JP?
26.
26.
Yeah,
My
big
apo-
difference. Be sure you get that
Whew,
right.
my
Be sure you get that
apologies.
right. Who is it again? Who did you say?
Blake Miller.
Blake Miller. Okay.
He appeared in a couple first rounds of mocks. 51 minus 26. We're looking at.
25.
Thank you.
No problem.
Okay, on to the bonus round, and y'all may need to take some time on this.
I
okay?
nailed that.
I don't think we will.
You each need to first pick a team.
Oh, okay. No problem.
Pick a team. No, not pick a team. Sorry, I need you to choose an exact draft prediction outside the top 10.
Oh, okay.
So a team, where a player's going to get drafted and by what team. Does that make sense? I feel like I didn't say that the most clear.
we
Yeah.
need to predict between 11
Like,
and 32.
If I let Cassius Howe's getting drafted at 15 by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, that would be my pick, and then you
Okay.
wager your $10 on it because y'all both have the amount of money left.
Okay. So I think this is definitely worth 10 points because anything outside the top 10 is tough.
There's a reason I made outside the top 10.
Yeah.
Initially, I was going to do like not, and I was like, well, okay, whoever picks Fernando Mendoza to the Raiders
Yeah.
is correct.
Okay, now you definitely might want to pull up the draft order, JP.
This is why I said you may
I
want
already
some
got
time on
mine.
this one.
You already
Okay,
have
we'll
yours?
sit
Okay.
on yours. We'll let Sanders find this first.
Oh man, I kind of wish that I had known this beforehand because now I feel like I'm gonna have to be. Oh, you know what? We got people listening. I'll just talk. I'm gonna ramble as I look. As I pull up the draft order, this is the first step. All right.
It would be tough to be like the Panthers are taking someone
So
at 18,
outside the top 10.
and
So
they're
it
just-
starts with the Dolphins.
Correct.
The Rams still have their pick at 13. They just traded their pick at 29 to the Chiefs.
Correct.
Wish that trade happened on draft night. That would have been cool.
It would've
But
been
I
pretty
get
cool.
it happening before free agency. Because then we're theorizing if are the Chiefs trading up for a quarterback?
All right. I have
We're not
two.
theorizing.
And since JP already has his, I'm just going to talk to entertain the viewers. The first one I was looking at was 11. And the reason I like picking a team that drafts higher, there's less variance, right? We think we have an idea of what 6 to 10 players we drafted in the top 10, right? Like, we feel confident about 6 to 8 players, which means there's less variance to have to worry about. If I'm trying to, like, pick 30, well, there's a lot more opportunities for reaches, for trades, just weird things to happen. So initially I was thinking the Dolphins, and I really like the Tennessee Jamal McCoy pick because of that, Super Bowl window for the Dolphins is not this year or even next year, and so you take the guy recovering from the injury, super talented. But I'm looking at the Chargers, and I feel like the Chargers are the team with the most apparent singular need. And I feel like the Chargers also have the opportunity to draft a player that positional value does not dictate them being drafted very high. So I'm going to go with the Chargers drafting Vega.
I want it.
I want it. Thank you. I want it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I hate that personally.
Okay.
I think he is going 17 to the Lions.
Okay.
I don't think he makes it that far. because
Chargers
everyone-
drafted Wane at 22.
22.
Everyone speaks so highly about
Sure.
him, all the scouts and everything.
I've seen him even high as Ravens at 14. But he could make it 22. That'd be a good pick by the
Or
Chargers.
14 wouldn't be a bad pick.
What are you taking?
Considering team need, I'm gonna go a pick later, 23.
Okay.
The Philadelphia Eagles,
We'll pick.
Kenyon Sadiq.
I almost said that. I actually almost said that. So
Tight
that's a really good pick. What would have happened? I mean, I guess we could have both just said the same thing and there would have been a wash. But I did almost say that. So
My next bonus question.
yeah.
This is the final question of the draft. And that is, Sorry, I'm trying to find the cutoff line. Yeah, we'll do that. Once again, 10 points, so it's tough. Can y'all both get to PFF on y'all's things, or do I need to choose something different?
I can.
Okay.
Yeah, I can.
Okay, just making sure everyone was logged in. Go to their big board. Choose a player outside the top 40 on the big board that will be drafted in the first round, minus quarterbacks. I'm throwing quarterbacks out because Ty Simpson's sitting there at 42, for example.
I say I can, but PFF is struggling right now, so
If you want to look on mine, you are welcome to. Or
I hope that this is gonna work.
Outside of the top 40?
yes, 40
Outside
does
of the
not
top
count.
40,
40's out of the question.
I wanted 40.
and they'll get drafted in the first round.
Yes,
I wanted 40.
there's really. I mean, it's not a great crop, but I wanted to make it really difficult.
Yeah, 40's good. For the viewers, I'll read through a couple names. 41, Brandon Sissa. 42, Ty Simpson. 45, Jacob Rodriguez. Jacob Rodriguez. Did not think that was ever going to be a name I would mispronounce. 47, R. Mason Thomas. 48, Chase Basantis. I believe he's guard 2. Yeah.
2 or 3.
3. He's behind
Pregnon.
Pregnon from Oregon.
He's guard like 6. Because Fano's playing guard. And
Yeah, sure.
That's fair.
He's
Now we know
he's
he's playing
true guard
guard.
3 in terms of what he played at the college
Eli
level.
Stowers at 53. I'm just trying to give y'all, for those of you who aren't on PFF, a
And people that
glimpse
are
into what the big board looks
people
like.
that are just above the cut. Zion Young's right at 40. Caleb
Which-
Lomu's at 38. Christian Miller 37. Pregnon's 36. The Max guy,
Ahina Chor?
Ahina Chor from
That's how that
Arizona
looks.
State is at 35. KC's at 34. There's a reason the cutoff was 40 because it very quickly was like, okay, well, you're in great shape. I mean, JP is way in the weeds.
Yeah,
I
that's.
saw him down at 100.
I mean, where's Taylor Green again? 3 something?
Quarterbacks don't count.
Oh, quarterbacks don't count. Apologies. I missed that trying to pull it up. Oh, that's good to know because I was going to say Ty Simpson and look stupid for breaking the rules. So, I mean, I've got mine. Do you have yours? Well, I'm not going to. No. I'm not going to say it because then you could just copy mine to wash it because if you think you'll beat me and everything else.
I initially was going to use ESPN's like big board, and then I realized Mel Kiper made it. And for example, like Caleb Banks is down here at 51. So
He
decided
probably has
against
some
that.
rando quarterback. Where does he have Joe Fagnano? Like 38, 40?
Yeah, probably. I'm just trying to see. Elijah Surratt down here at 86. What are we doing?
Yeah.
Eli Stowers 93. Brennan Thompson straight on 100.
Schubert. Love that. I will say, I think this is the wide. There's some wide receiver who is super productive. I think it might have been Skylar Bell, who I'm interested to see.
He had a good combine.
Yeah. I don't think it'd be first round, but like I am interested to see him.
He'll probably go on our day 2 show.
Yeah. Yeah. Danny Dennis Sutton, is that right? Dennis Sutton?
I say deny Dennis. Some people have said Danny
or
Denise.
Oh, Danny Denise.
I'm pretty sure it's deny Dennis Sutton because I'm pretty sure I've heard Gus Johnson say it as such.
Okay, well that'll be a name we got to get right for day 2.
I wouldn't guarantee that.
Really?
That's why I'm not going with deny. I am going to go with. I'm in between 3.
Yeah, well, you got to narrow those down. I've had mine locked in for the past couple of minutes over here.
I'm in between 4.
Sure.
Wow.
Sure.
Well, you just start naming them. I'll tell you yes or no.
Eli Stowers,
No.
Chris Brazzell, Zachariah Branch, and R. Mason Thomas.
Okay. Would you like to?
I just don't think Eli Stowers is going to go.
So I'm gonna first
R.
round mock
Mason
this morning.
Thomas.
You're going to R. Mason
I like
Thomas.
that. I like that.
Book it.
I'm gonna go Brandon Sissa from South Carolina, he's 41 on the big board for those of y'all that can't see it. And I will say
Weak.
I've literally mocked him in a first round when he was like in the 50s or 60s a couple weeks ago before he moved up. So I've been on that longer than today. That's been a pick. You can go back.
I don't
and
hate
look.
the pick. I think it's a pretty good pick.
Thank you.
It is you're riding the line, but you're within the parameters. That's all that matters.
That is all that matters.
I'm assuming y'all both want to wager 10 each.
Yes.
On that.
Yes.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna save mine for the 2027 draft. Imagine.
Sanders was not as good at using his money. He had 25 left over, so a quarter of his allocated funds. JP had a measly 5 bones left over. Real quick, I'm just going to run back through each round and who has what, and then that's it.
Yep.
In round 1, Sanders has Ruben Bain dropping out the top 6. He also has Caleb Downs going in the top 10. And 2
so I've got 2.
linebackers going in the first round.
3 points.
JP in the first round has Mekhi Lemon going before Jordan Tyson.
Nope, Tyson's going to work out well.
And Ty Simpson going in the first round.
All right, I'll give you 3-1. I'm up 3-1.
In round 2, JP has all 5 of these. He has Cassius Howell getting drafted in the first round. He has the Cardinals taking offensive tackle at 3. He has the Saints going skill position player at 8, and that is a doubled. So that would be worth 4 points. He has 6 wide receivers going in the first round.
That one I do not like.
He has Caleb Banks' first defensive tackle taken. In round 3, a round dominated by Sanders. Sanders has the Chiefs going defense at 9. He has the Panthers going defensive line at 19. And he has Omar Cooper going in the top 28. And then
JP's your mic on?
And then also 4 cornerbacks going round 1. JP's lone round 3 stock he bought was Blake Miller going in the first round. For the bonus round, real quick, Sanders has the Chiefs drafting Ione.
The Chargers.
Sorry, my bad. The Chargers drafting Ione at 22. And then JP has the Eagles drafting Kenyon Sadiq at 23.
Okay.
And then for the riser, the person that currently is outside the top 40 on PFF's big board, that will be drafted in the first round, according to y'all. Sanders has Brandon Cisse, something like that, getting drafted in the first round. And JP has R. Mason Thomas getting drafted in the first round. Y'all both put the max funds y'all could on each of those. I just, real quick, I want to actually look at total possible points.
Mm-hmm.
That is something I was interested about.
I'm going to write it off to the side.
My total is 34.
You can get 34.
Yeah.
Okay. Sanders, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So you can get 35 possible. Wow. So theoretically, that's about the same across the board.
If one of us hits on that 10-point Jimmy and the other one doesn't, though, it could get ugly real quick.
I can still win.
I mean, either, yes.
Without question.
Either of us
it's a
could
huge
win.
boost, though. That's about a third of your total points guaranteed.